And speaking of roadwork, major roadwork is set to begin in Glasgow in the coming months, bringing much needed improvements to one of the city's key thoroughfares. WBKO's Brennan Crane brings us the latest on the work.
It's more than just an eyesore. Columbia Avenue here in Glasgow is one of the busiest thoroughfares of the city, and it's in desperate need of major repairs. State lawmakers have approved funding to fix this aging roadway, bringing much needed relief to drivers navigating through years of patchwork and potholes.
In this case, this is one of the original streets to Glasgow. It's constructed of concrete, been that way for 70 to 80 years. So we really have to fix the foundation to make this street more drivable.
State lawmakers have approved additional funding to cover the cost of this project, now included in the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet District 3's two-year road plan.
In our two-year budget, there's $7.6 million allocated for this project, and right now we're working through a design, working with utility companies because there are water and sewer lines in the street that will have to be accommodated, in addition to having to acquire some easements possibly behind the sidewalk. Best case scenario at this point would be a construction in 2026.
The road, originally constructed nearly 80 years ago, is primarily made of concrete rather than asphalt. Over the decades, it's undergone various repaving and patchwork efforts, but its condition has steadily worsened.
The foundation is the problem, subgrade issues below the concrete, so we removed the asphalt. We made some strategic concrete repairs about 10 years ago, and in the meantime, you can see on the street we've added some asphalt just to fill in potholes, but to really fix the pavement we're going to have to remove the concrete and essentially reconstruct that street.
State Representative Steve Riley says he's consistently pushed for the project's funding. Since Columbia Avenue is state maintained, local road crews have not been responsible for its maintenance.
It has to be a state project, and the difficulty is just getting in the budget. You know, there's so many necessary projects in the state that the state prioritizes those, and they also rate those. They have a rating system they go by, and it's got to get to the point where you get rated at a certain level before they will put that as one of the projects that is done.
For now in Glasgow, Brennan Crane, WBKO News.
The roadwork will cover a mile stretch of US 68 from Glasgow's downtown square to Glasgow High School. Repaving could begin as soon as 2026.